Good afternoon, everyone. This is Brad Matheny. Today's the 25th of September. Checking the markets here after the close. Look at this, folks. We've got the Qs moving slightly above this unique high level on very moderate volume. Could be a very strong sign that we're moving exactly as I predicted up into this range here, right up into this area. On expansion. Everything was moving beautifully today, where I suggested the SPY would consolidate and the Qs would possibly consolidate as well. But now that we've got this slight little close right above this unique high level here, we are still in this flagging pattern. We could get caught. Well, this is really technically confirmation, but because of this low volume and because the markets are generally very flat right now, I would say that we need to get a little bit further confirmation. But again, this really moves us back into kind of an 80% long mode right now. I had indicated today and yesterday that the Qs were really holding up my analysis for the major markets to move a bit higher, because as long as we stayed below this unique high, we had a very good chance of a roll to the downside. Now that we're just barely above it, looks like it's starting to build some momentum and trying to climb a bit higher. Now we're looking a lot more positive up here to move into this 495, 500 area, maybe back to 501, 502, really peaking out over here and trying to set up a high just before the rollover in election. Now, remember, I have this area here where I think we're going to be topping, and that is a pretty good area, in my opinion, to watch out. So I think we're going to be probably looking at this rolling into kind of a broad flagging pattern like this, straight up, pretty much straight up into this area, maybe with a bit of a shift slightly out into this area. I'll make this a little smaller. And what I'm looking for here, guys, is not necessarily a big shift in the market, but when I draw a band like I'm doing here, a trading range or a channel, I'm looking at the narrow range. I'm measuring the range as far as width, and then I'll typically set up some sort of an outside range here. And that's what I've done right now, in the sense that we could move outside this range up here, setting up this top. We could accelerate really strongly up into this upper band, this upper range. I'll make these a slightly different color, but they just give me guidance. And, I suggest you do the same thing. They give me guidance as to what we're looking at. Now, you'll see me draw lines. I'm a big believer in Gann and Fibonacci and even Tesla price amplitude structures. But the long and short of it is, we've got a nice solid confirmation to the upside. I think we're going to be moving into a big rally phase, just like I predicted last week and early this week. And we just got to hold up and see what happen in the markets going forward the next 2, 3, 4 days. Remember, as soon as we get out here to around the 11th, 9th, 10th, 11th, I would be very cautious of early rolling topping phase. Pretty much kind of right in this area. 9th, 10th, 11th, I think is going to be the early phase of a rolling topping pattern. Okay, I will be back at you this week. Love the great comments. Thank you, everyone. Really just love how everyone's kind of coalescing around this. And feel free to ask questions. I know that you guys want me to go through dozens and dozens of symbols, but I'm sorry, there's just so much time that I'm allowed with these videos. And I'm going to stick with the majors, and I'll try to address some simple questions. I was thinking about doing like a Friday afternoon or Sunday afternoon live live scenario with people where you could submit your questions and I'll try to rip through them real quick. But I don't know that my schedule is going to allow that right now. Like I said, I'm still taking care of my disabled father. Just he's a vet, spinal cord injury, and I have a family, a wife and kids and others, and my own responsibilities. So we'll see how it works out. But generally, again, thank you, everybody. Love all the great comments. Love hearing about your successes. And really, that's what this is all about, helping you make better decisions. So right now, we got 2 more days left for the week. Looks like a good solid rally is about ready to take place. Let's see how things react overnight. Okay. Talk to you later.